What up, what up, what up? We're in the lab. You're in my office at home. I thought I'd just jump on and just do a quick little recap slash preview of what the week looks like. Had to film a lot of it on my iPhone this week, unfortunately. Just needed to wait on a new SD card. So that's where the footage will be. Got some good training in yesterday, because today's Sunday. I'm about to edit up the videos now and make sure all the footage looks okay. But yeah, week 3, another really good training week. Starting to see some things coming through, some more volume on some heavier reps after a pretty tough start to the week, as you'll see in the video. But yeah, make sure you like the video, share it, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll get into the commentary now. All right, welcome to part 3 of the Road to a World Gym 180. No, just kidding, that 180 clean and jerk. Things moved pretty well this week. There was a little bit of fatigue going into this hang clean session. It was, yeah, I did my sprints on the Saturday last week, which was a bit of a killer to performance. I keep on forgetting how challenging they actually are. I'm coming in expecting like I'm going to be nailing some new PBs, particularly in a hang clean, which requires so much bloody strength and also speed. So, yeah, cooked myself a little bit from doing the sprints there, and you can sort of see it in my movement on the Kaiser squats as well. It's just like I'm not going down nearly as quick as I was the other week. So, yeah, wattage was down on this day. Sort of did a few sets at 200, and my range wasn't good, so then dropped it back to like I think a few 190, and then some 180s, and just took a bit of a hit there, but that's fine. Still did like doubles at 155, which were good. Then come to Tuesday, gonna chuck a few of my sprints in here. These actually felt awesome. I think sometimes when you have a sort of shitty session the day before, you can almost expect to go better on the following day, and this was the case on these. Sprinting felt good, which is done at Dunbar, and then I'll go to work, a few hours of PT, and then I'll have my squat session, which went well. Like given how my legs were feeling, we been pretty smart with like what we've been doing with our squats, because sometimes I've been known to go a little bit too heavy, and that sort of influences the week a little bit too much. So my warm-ups did a few at 100, did a few at 140, then 170 that you saw there, and then I did my 3x3 at 190 kilos. And as you can see here, compared to the week before, I was hitting some 0.49s with the 195s, not quite getting there. And you can see, reps 2 and 3 are usually pretty good, but the average velocity, particularly the eccentric, is slowed down a lot. I know, again, like if a sprint session goes well, generally my squats are going to be a little bit tougher, just because I'm feeling a little bit more on my knees. And then even just, the carryover of the fatigue from doing the bloody sprints on the Saturday can be seen here as well, and it's sort of a flow-on effect. So not the best day on squats. I think this set was better, but you can see my range isn't as good as the other ones. So that was pretty annoying, but then didn't take any footage of Wednesday. Had my Thursday doing some bodybuilding, which I didn't film, but I can film. I might do that this week. And then we come to Friday. Saturday. So I had Friday off, which was probably a good idea so I could manage the levels of fatigue that I was experiencing. This Saturday session actually went really well. So you can see even just the turnover on the barbell, how much faster it is and how much faster I'm moving under compared to my hang cleans. So my warm-ups did 70, 100, and then I've gone to 120, doing a mixture of power cleans, and then I think I'll chuck in a squat clean here. Yep. And then I'll do like a push jerk or a split. Yeah, nice. So yeah, this session went well. I think like the power cleans are all really good. Had a really high 150, which you'll see in a second, and 155, but couldn't quite power clean. 160, or still that sort of debatable fight. And like we talked about, our thermometer for the session, you can see I'm not having to go too low when I'm catching these. Push jerk was flying, so feeling pretty good. This is where in my head I'm like, all right, if we're going to be clean and jerking, or trying to clean and jerk 170 a few times today, we've got to really switch on here. Pretty good 150, so I'm pretty connected with it. Not hitting me, which is ideal. locking in the big ones before going for this net squat clean. I think this rep's pretty good. Oh yeah, so almost a power clean too. And yeah, jerks, punched. Only go to 155, which is I think a PB on this complex. The past few weeks, I've sort of been catching them kind of low. I was able to, yeah, it's pretty good. Made it properly this time and not actually bury me, which was nice. My bloody camera was a little bit warm on this, you can see. Oh, the left bit of condensation. Bloody hot in the gym. Not quite showing off how much sweat was coming off me at this stage, but you can sort of see the grey trackies might have been a bold choice. Here we go, 155, this one, squat. Yeah. And I'll punch this jerk, a little bit soft on the left arm. But dip and drive looks good, just missing time to knock out. And then we got the 160, so this is quite a good rep. Just a little bit low. Hit me a little bit, yeah. You're counting it as a power clean at sort of that debatable height, which is even more frustrating. So next 2 weeks, I'm hoping to keep building on that. I'm not going to be satisfied until I catch one at that 155 height where there are no questions about whether it's one or 160 power or not. And then this squat, pretty high squat for 160. This jerk is way better. And I was like, okay, sweet. Well, if we want to get 180, we've got to be hitting some more at 170. So 165. Overpulled that a little bit. Let's see, my legs a little bit tactful for whatever reason there. Touch the jerk though. And then we got 3 reps at 170. Didn't film the second one, but this is the first one. Reasonably good pull. I just wasn't expecting it, which is usually my problem with this sort of weight. My best clean ever is 175 kilos. So we're trying to get past that. And clean and jerk. So, these are super high percentages, and I've just, like over the years, I actually, I've cleaned a lot more, 170 a lot more now, but over the years, there just wasn't that many exposures to it. So we're just going to be spending some more time here, and I just need to stop being an idiot when I get there and not thinking it's bloody heavy, because it's not. Then what's this? A few push presses. Oh yeah, the throw push press. Got to get these up. These have been feeling a lot better. Someone whose bench has gone up so much, I make these look so bloody hard, but these are definitely better than the other week. The 130 for 3, and then we're onto the belt squats. These have been a fun addition. Just been using the, about 20 kilos of banded or accommodated resistance, and then I think that's 170 kilos on the actual belt squat. Moving pretty well. It's another accessory exercise for the snatch and the clean fall, just learning how to change direction and then drive out of that position fast. Yeah, nice. Really good. West side shirt on, obviously, whenever we use accommodated resistance work. And then did like a lighter drop set. So this is like the 4 set in there. Knee started to hurt a little bit here, so I was just trying to give them a break. Push pretty fast on the way down, not deep enough. And then we finished off with some bench before bodybuilding. This was actually a really good bench day, so I just chucked in these warm-up sets at 120 and 130, but I ended up doing a 3x5 at 140, which is massive. Leads me to believe that I can hopefully bench 170-ish on a good day. So this is 130. You can just see how quick I'm moving the lockout here. And this is just the one set that I filmed because it's just getting busy at the gym. And that's been the training. Tune in for next week. Like, subscribe, do all that stuff. Let's go.